Okay, it's 1:30. We'll go ahead and get started. Call the meeting to order. We could have roll call, please.
Members of the Board of Adjustment are Ms. Jennifer Cody,
Present.
Mr. Randy Goodman,
Here.
and Mr. Cooper Robinson.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have the minutes from the previous meeting. If you've had a chance to read them, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I would move to approve the minutes of the December 2nd, 2025 meeting.
I make a motion to second that?
We have a motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Cody,
Yes.
Mr. Goodman,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is item number 5, the application, possible action, approval, denial for a variance of David and Andrea Eden.
On a staff report.
I've seen the staff report, but
Okay, so basically they're trying to create a two lot subdivision, but the zoning requirements in R2 require a minimum of 300 foot of frontage, which they don't have enough acreage to meet or enough frontage to meet that. They've already been heard by the planning commission because they also wanted to add an additional drive. Additional drives require 200 foot separation. Well, that is a subdivision regulation, so that doesn't come through you guys. That is heard by the planning commission. So today they just want to decrease the frontage permitted for them to do 2 lots.
has there been any complaints or objections?
We have not received any protests.
Mr. and Mrs. Eden, are you present?
Yes, we are.
I was looking at the map and I noticed that the drawing, I understand the need for the 120 foot, but then it goes kind of like a panhandle or something like that. So is the road that's there, is it gonna go on over to the new lot or?
Can you please approach
Yeah,
the podium?
I'm sorry.
We would work with the surveyor to find out really the best way to divide it. But if we have to create an additional driveway that kind of curves and matches that, we will do that.
Is it your intention to sell the back lot?
At this point, no, we will be living on the back lot where we build, and we will keep our current house to rent.
Okay, all right. You have any questions?
I'm curious, with the staff, if you guys looked at this, was there anything in R2 regarding just a simple egress? Like, I'm just wondering if the frontage is required, since they're wanting to parcel it out where.
So the frontage is required because you need 200 feet between each driveway.
Mm-hmm.
So if you only had 200 feet width, then you don't get, but they've already gotten a variance through the planning commission for the 2 driveways that will not be 200 feet apart.
That's already been given.
That's already been approved.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
That was approved on December 18th.
So they approved that they could have 120 foot?
Of distance between this.
What was the motion? Can you have that available?
I don't have that.
You can see on the drawing where the new driveway will be.
I don't remember the distance because they're too close to the driveway to the east over here, which is existing, and then they would be too close to the driveway that they're going to install. So they don't meet the 300 foot or 200 foot from the new drive to that old drive to the east. That's a different parcel, and the existing drive on their property.
And you said this was a subdivision?
It is not a subdivision.
Not a subdivision.
You have any questions, Mr. Robinson?
I do not have the staff report. Is this a common request? Is it? I mean, what are the factors?
We've never had this request.
What's the reasoning behind the 300 foot requirement?
The 300 foot of frontage?
Yeah.
So again, that goes back to needing the 200 feet between driveways.
Okay.
You're not going to get that with less than that. And to keep the rural feel of the area as well. So so you don't have a bunch of driveways all coming off a section line road.
Okay.
In the previous meeting, did come up that perhaps the speed limits could be lowered there.
You could, if you could speak into the.
Yeah, could you
microphone.
identify yourself and give
I'm
your address?
Mr. David Eden. I'm one of the applicants for this variance here, along with my wife, Andrea. So, yes, in the last meeting, when they were talking about the driveway separation, they mentioned that if needed, you know, they don't have any traffic counts yet, but if needed, the speed limit could be lowered.
What's the speed limit there now?
I believe it's 45, sir.
And how close are you to the section line roads? To the next,
My understanding is 15th Street is a section line road,
but
right?
the ones that run north and south.
We're probably about a third of a mile to the east of Dobbs and about 2/3 of a mile to the west of Harrow Road.
To between Dobbs and Harrow Road.
Yes, sir.
I guess I have a question if I may. Sure. So to me, there is a driveway, it looks from the photo, that extends to this back section area, the 3 acres currently. And you're sharing that your current intent is to keep the entire 5 acres and to turn the front property into a rental property and build a second home.
Correct.
Have you applied for the application to have a second home on the 5 acres? Have you gotten into that process yet? I am struggling with understanding the necessity under those, what you presented, to parcel it out this way if there's an opportunity for it to be a shared driveway.
Our preference is honestly, ma'am, just not to share a driveway with other people. If it could be avoided, we would rather just build a separate driveway for each house.
And I think further back into the property, you could certainly separate those, but still have one entrance from the main street, where in the same fashion that all of the other neighbors have done.
Well, that would be a possibility, but yes, that is still sharing the entrance.
Correct.
Along those lines, just from looking at the drawing, is there any reason why you didn't take the 120 feet all the way back to the back lot? Because it looks like it goes over to what, about 40 feet? It narrows down, and then the existing driveway goes through what is going to go through the rental properties. But this is the new law to this, no?
Is it so that you can retain the 2 acres to meet the
Right,
requirement?
we're apparently obligated by law that there has to be at least 2 acres each parcel. So, and the back part of the property is where we would like to build, and so that's how we arrived at this. You know, as Mr. Goodman noted, the panhandle shape.
Is that an improvement on the back side of the property there in the photo? Is there a little building there or something?
Yes.
Storage building?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You have anything further? Robinson?
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Entertain a motion. I'll make a motion that we approve it as presented. Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion and a second.
Ms. Cody?
Pardon? Not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there any further discussion?
No.
Okay. Okay, we'll call a roll call vote.
Ms. Cody?
Nay.
Mr. Goodman?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Nay.
Motion does not pass.
Pardon?
The motion does not pass.
Correct. Next item on the agenda is the application.
Excuse me, sir, ma'am. Do we have
Yeah.
any particular reasons that are given for the failure of this?
Not for me, you don't. I mean, I voted for it.
Well, that's true, right.
I don't know if you'd like to inquire, I guess when we get through with the agenda, if you'd like to visit with either one of the other
Is
Board of
there a-
Adjustment members, then you can at that time.
Is there any sort of appeal process?
District court is your next step.
District court, okay, thank you.
I suppose, I don't know if this has happened in this arena or not. Is there an well, I know it has happened even in the last year where there's been an application to reconsider a no vote
So
previously.
they can apply as many times as they want, but I mean, if you're gonna continue
I
to
think it's reasonable to state that the goal of the variance board is not to provide variances, but to do it in extenuating circumstances. And from my purview, I don't see that there's an extenuating circumstance here, such as a fire or a tornado that's come through and ripped up your house or something where we have to approve the build that was already grandfathered in or something along those lines. So that's the rationale that I'm looking at. From what you've explained by your intent, this is more for convenience for yourself without to add convenience for yourself, regardless of what the code already states. So I wouldn't be inclined to change and provide a variance for convenience of one person, because then that's what we would be doing for everyone. So I'm always looking for some type of really extenuating circumstance.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, item number 6, the application of Chuck Walton for a variance. Steph?
So, Mr. Walton is the neighbor to the Van Dukers that you heard twice before. They built a pool house too close to the street and too close to their property line to the rear. This is their eastern neighbor that is requesting the same variance.
When was that considered?
The Van Dukers?
Yeah.
December 18th was the last time you heard them. You weren't here.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember.
You weren't here. It was a pool house / garage in Cumberland Crossing addition.
Yeah.
You can actually see it being built on this aerial.
Has there been any,
No protests,
No
no
protests, no
calls,
complaints.
nope.
Mr. Walton, would you like to address the board?
Sure. In this packet, I brought 3 of them for y'all. If y'all would like to look at them. Letter from the HOA saying they have an application. Due to the weather, they're still reviewing. So I think some people were out. Next page is an email from the HOA that was dealing with Mr. Van Duker and his build. And in that one, I highlighted where they had given their consent or supported my request to build offsetting them the same distance or similar distance. And then the next page, you just see where it was asked by the HOA that if it was granted, would they give a reciprocal? And he said yes. And then Exhibit C is a site plan that kind of shows you the setbacks there. And in that bubble down at the bottom left, you can see that we're no closer than 5 feet 1 inch off the fence. And then at the top, you see the encroachment of the 25-foot build line, which is a patio of about 7 feet, which Mr. Brandt had told me that that's acceptable. And then lastly is just the actual garage in Exhibit D. And there you see the layout with it as it connects to my house or the driveway and then the house. And I hand wrote down at the bottom the square footage on the front page. My architect, for some reason, was left blank.
Any questions? Where's- I guess if it's not in the minutes, they were not.
I was just looking to see what the outcome
Maybe,
was.
I'm sorry, that was November.
Oh, was it
Yep,
November?
it was November. I'm sorry. It was November 18th,
Okay.
not December.
Any questions of either of the board members?
Hold on, so
What was the
Going
outcome of
through.
the Van Dukers?
It was approved.
Because it was on a corner lot, right?
Right, it was on a corner lot, and just the way their property is shaped, they really
Right.
didn't have anywhere else to put it.
Okay, I remember it now.
so that shows the construction.
Construction of the Van Dukers that you guys have already approved
Well, that,
on the west side.
yeah, it's right here in our, below our agenda for today. If you look a little further below, you can see the Van Dukers there on Crossfield and Covewood. There's a corner there. On the, last page in our first packet there. I was just trying to remind myself of what had occurred there and why we. Yeah. that was-
Yeah, right, yeah, I see it.
No.
Well, I have a different last page than you. Greg and Lisa Hall.
There's the marked
Yeah,
one
okay.
there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're saying it's the patio?
Yes, sir.
Is 7 feet over the setback?
That's yes, sir.
Okay.
And we're just trying to keep the same look from the garage to the house, make it look the same.
Does it concern you, the utility easement?
I vacated it.
Okay,
That took a long time too.
yeah,
We have a copy of that as well.
I apologize, I see that here now.
Yes, ma'am. I made sure they put it on the plat.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, they were laid out front, so there was no use for it anyway. And the way Mr. Brand explained it, they typically don't find these kind of things until later on when people start building new
Yeah.
extensions.
Anything further? Any further questions?
Yes, sir.
Rob?
No.
Thank you, sir. You have anything further to add?
No, sir.
I entertain a motion at this time.
I make a motion to approve the variance request.
Second?
Roll call.
Ms. Cody,
Aye.
Mr. Goodman,
Yes.
and Mr. Robinson.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Can I ask next steps?
Submit your building permit.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Have a good day.
You too.
Y'all want me to pick those up?
I'd like to keep one just because
I'll get them.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look at it.
Okay, here we go. All right. Next item on the agenda is item number 7, the application for a variance by Jake McKitty, I'm sorry.
yes.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. The staff report on
This
this issue?
Yeah, this is simple. He's building an accessory building on a 1.32 acre parcel that is encroaching the side yard setback. He'll have to tell you why.
No protests,
No
no complaints,
protests,
no
no
letters?
phone calls, nothing.
Any questions? Well,
I'm sorry?
yeah, if you'd like to go ahead and address this first, I guess.
I did have a previous building there in pretty close to the same spot. Tornado of November 3rd wiped it out, so I'm just trying to put a building back. But I guess prior to the setback lines, the building was built before I bought the house. So the building was pre-existing. Basically just trying to put the building back where it was.
Okay.
Now, is that the structure that's reflected just to the north of your proposed structure?
No, that's just a shed. Where the proposed building is where the pad is, or used to be.
Okay.
What was it, 60 by 80
The
previously?
building's not. I don't know where we got sideways on. It's a 50 by 80.
Okay. But that's previously what was there?
Previous there was a 40 by 60, but
Okay.
I still want to keep the same line on the west side.
You have any questions?
No.
Mr. Robinson?
I don't.
I entertain a motion at this time.
I would move to approve application for variance VA 202522.
I second the motion.
Roll call.
Ms. Cody?
Aye.
Mr. Goodman?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Aye.
Next item on, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck
Appreciate
to
you
you.
guys.
Next item on the agenda is item number 8, new business. I know of none. Do we
I
have
have
any?
none.
And my favorite item on the agenda, number 9,
Mine too.
entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Ms. Cody?
Aye.
Mr. Goodman?
Aye.
And Mr. Robinson?
Aye.